So coming up first in GatorUNbox is something that FPS Reflex brought to my attention. I basically, he was over here last night, we were hanging out and playing some games, and I said, you know what? Why don't you just pick something for the unbox tomorrow? And he was like, me? And I was like, yeah. And I took him to the prop closet. I clicked the light, turned it on, and he was like, oh my fucking god, how much shit is in here? And I said, okay, first of all, let me explain. All of the counterfeit Lego that I don't know what to do with, don't pick that, because I still might make a show out of that. All the stuff at the top, those are all the empty boxes for the things like this microphone and other shit right there. So there's nothing in those. And I said all the things on the very bottom are things that we've already opened that I haven't thrown away because I don't know what to do with all of the Gatorbox props of years gone by. There's a decade's worth of shit just in that closet on the bottom shelf. But I said those middle shelves, have at it. And he decided to pick out something very interesting, a sign of the times. And before I pull it out, wow, that before I bring out the thing that is going to be the subject of tonight's GatorUNbox, let's do a second take on that one. But essentially, somebody gave me this in person at a convention, literally like 6 years ago, and I have completely forgotten the name of that person, and I feel really bad because it was a long time ago, and then my life went to shit, and this wound up in storage, and somehow it survived all these years, you know, the hurricane and all that stuff. Sheba, I don't think you gave me this, but I think it was somebody else who knew I was going to be at the convention and gave me these, but I will show them off in case you actually did hand me these. Sheba, King of Beasts, when we met at the convention, at one of the many conventions, did you give me a bunch of Tube Heroes toys? Was this you? Did you give me 7 Tube Heroes toys inexplicably in their original retail display box? It's only missing 1. There's supposed to be 8 in here, but there's 7 of them in here. Did you give me this? Dr. Surgeon Guy. If it was you, we are no longer friends. Sheba says, I don't think so, but that would be funny. Yeah, that's what I meant. Somebody, I remember receiving, this is too big to show on this thing. I just showed up on the camera up here. This stupid thing, I remember being called by security because the person who brought this on the very last day, I guess the person brought this with them to one of the conventions I was at, and they were just assuming that they would run into me at some point. So they either carried this around or they put it somewhere, and if they ran into me, they'd be like, hey, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in like 15 minutes. I've got something for you. Or maybe they would have tried to get me to follow them out to their car, which I would not have done. But on the very last day of a convention, I got pulled aside by security, and I'm thinking, like, the fuck is it now? Y'all mad at me because I'm feeding y'all's volunteers again? Like, what the fuck? And the security guy was like, no, there's... no. There's a guest here at this convention who is looking for you specifically, and they've brought something that they want to give to you. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I came and hung out at the front desk, and this person showed up, kind of a younger man. He was cosplaying some type of anime character. I'm sorry, I don't know who any of these characters are. Few inches shorter than I was, probably about several years younger than me. I would have been in my mid to late 20s at the time, and he was probably like just turning 20, and he had this, and he said, I'm a big fan of your stream, and I want you to have this because I think this is something that you would find amusing. And I looked at this and I started laughing because I had heard of this crap. And I was like, thank you. I will open these soon. and that was over half a decade ago. So this is one of those things that I feel bad, because I feel like I really did that person dirty. Like, maybe they just thought I was like, okay, yeah, fuck this, and just threw it away. Whatever. I never threw it away. So in the off chance that you are the person that gave me these Tube Heroes toys, and you're still watching Gatorbox, thank you for sticking around for so long. And I am so sorry that it took me 5 years to open up what is our first piece ever of viewer mail. You deserved a lot better than that, and I can only hand wave away my life is a fucking nightmare so many times as an excuse, because there have been plenty of opportunities for me just to pull this off the shelf, and I never did. So we're gonna right some wrongs today. We're gonna make harmony in the universe. There's 7 of them in this thing, and I feel like we could pick out like 3 or 4 and then save the others for not another 5 years from now, but soon-ish, like next week or next month or something like that. Do them real soon. Do them real soon. So let me tell you a little bit about Tube Heroes, since these toys have long since been discontinued. You guys were laughing about Ali a second ago. You notice he has been clearanced off. I think it's like a Walmart sticker, Toys R Us or something. $3! Regular price, these guys were like $6 or $7 or something stupid like that. So this is Ali A. He comes with an A. He comes with a blue sword, and he comes with headphones to fit his stupid square head. So you're probably looking at this and you're like, he's a Minecraft character, isn't he? No. No. When you're looking at YouTube Heroes, you're like, oh, this is a piece of YouTube merchandise. No. No. Ali A, at the time, is somebody who was famous on YouTube for playing Minecraft. However, who made this shit? Gaming J? There's a company on the back. Jazzwares, I think. Jazzwares LLC. So, Jazzwares could secure the rights to neither calling them YouTube Heroes, nor could they make these official Minecraft merchandise, because Mojang was already making the little creeper guys and Steve and the foam swords and things you could buy at the toy stores. So these were people who, if we move this shit out of the way here, on the back of this retail packaging, over 5 billion views. Guys, that's like 2 Gangnam Styles right there, right? That's how we're gonna measure those measurements. Over how many? Hang on. Let's find out. Is there any one thing on YouTube that has more than 5 billion views? What's the most viewed YouTube video?
Despacito. According to Wikipedia...
You can shut up right now. You can shut up right now. Despacito has 6.7 billion views, proving that people just listen to, they're willing to just let people take a dump in their mouth and, buy that on the iTunes store. So, everything that all of these people have ever accomplished in their lives has been trumped by a song that when you hear it, actually will kill you. We have Ali A, and it says these are for ages 8 up. See back. If we flip it over, we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Ali A. That's a mugshot from something. Ali A's technical expertise, and daring escapes over the years have made him into a living legend. Even when the odds are stacked up against him, Ali A finds a way to make it out on top. Mind you, these are people whom at the time were famous for playing Minecraft on YouTube. So there was this lucrative, weird cottage industry surrounding people who were famous on YouTube, not famous enough to have their own products like PewDiePie and whatnot, but they still got enough views and enough engagement that there was strength in numbers. Because if I flip them over, Tube Heroes Unite, Tube Heroes Unite, collect them all, Sky, Exploding TNT, Caveman Films, Anti-Venom, Jerome SF, Vicstar, KSI. Isn't he the guy that punched Logan Paul so hard that he knocked the talent out of Logan Paul, which means he didn't have to hit him very hard? Tom, Ashley Marie Gaming, Captain Sparkles, the Atlantic. These are all one word. It's hard to read. The Atlantic Craft, Deadlocks, Little Lizard Gaming, Lachlan, Choo Choo Gaming, Tiny Turtle, Ali A. This is still going on, by the way. Low Shadow Lady, Sky, Exploding TNT, and then it actually starts. Oh, hang on. It actually starts looping right in the middle of it again. If I zoom in, see where it says Sky, Exploding TNT, blah 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 blah. Well, then right there, it actually starts looping again. So I guess they tried to artificially inflate how many people they had on this. But these were all people. These were all people that like were objectively famous on YouTube, but not famous enough. Maybe they sold T-shirts, you know. Maybe they had a really successful Patreon or something like that. Maybe they were social media influencers, but they all played Minecraft. And that was it. And that was back when people just watched that. One of y'all pointed out that Ali A, I mean, this was printed in, this was made in 2015. This dude's still around. According to Marley, he plays Fortnite now. So this guy stayed relevant. Mad props to you, Ali A. You have this weird-ass thing in your history of your career as an entertainer, and he was able to get away from Minecraft, and he was not a one-trick horse. He got out. I respect the man. So we've got 6 others in here that are all original. They're different. So I'm gonna move these over here, and I'm gonna pick 3 of them at random, and then we're gonna open these toys up, and we're gonna take a look at how crappy they are. So okay, it's not a collectible until he quits YouTube. So coming up next, the next one I have grabbed is Caveman Films, who looks like he needs to fucking shave. He comes with not 1, but 2, count 'em, 2 clubs, and he's got a shield, or maybe that's the thing no, that's definitely a shield. There's a thing on the back that you can, I thought maybe they was a little platform they could stand on that had their logo. But no, that's definitely a shield of some sort. Let's learn about Caveman Films. That looks like a Facebook photo. Good job. Caveman Films is an experienced survival expert, and he knows that the key to survival in the wilderness is to be prepared for anything. He always keeps his giant bone club nearby just in case he runs into any demon birds. That's a proper noun, demon birds. I didn't realize they had those in Minecraft, but sure. Caveman Films. They did trademark these, so I wonder. I hope these guys didn't sell their fucking lives away on some shitty contract, because this is trademarked. Ali A is trademarked, so I really hope that these guys still own the rights to their own goddamn identity. And Tube Heroes Jazzware didn't pull a music label thing on them, so that's let's grab another one down here. Well, who's? I want this one. This one. Sky. This guy is really clearance. They really wanted you to know he was only $3. He comes with some type of shield that says Sky underneath it. He's got a sword, a stick of butter, and I'm assuming that's the butter sword. Buddy, hang on. Get that bullshit out of here. That's a Legend of Zelda. That's a Link to the Past thing, okay? Don't be bringing your butter sword, and don't be taking shit from good games and putting them in Minecraft, okay? Sky. What's next? Orb? Don't do that. Don't do that. So here's another. I mean, there's Sky right there. The man, the myth, the legend. He looks like fuck. He does look like fuck. He just won't focus. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume his face is that blurry. For Sky, not all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mono. It could be better. It could be butter. Using his impressive butter collection, he's specially forged the butter knife, his trademark blade. So this is Paula Deen's kid, or something. Hopefully he doesn't say racial shit like she does. I do not know who any of these people are, but before we get too far into this, there is one thing I really have to point out. On the backs of these programmings, there is some very, very specific fine print that I'm going to read to you. Attention! Tube Hero products are age-graded based upon the look and intended play of the product. 8 and up. Tube Heroes represent real-life individuals who create their own content that may include suggestive themes, crude humor, and/or infrequent use of strong language. Jazzwares is not responsible for online content and does not condone any inappropriate content. We strongly recommend parents and/or adults determine if online videos and/or content are appropriate for their child and/or minor. And I think you should find a way to write that without having the phrase and/or in there at least like 8 times like you currently do. Captain Films might make a video where he's getting that dank loot, he finds the end portal, and then he hits the thing and a silverfish comes out, and his dumbass makes the mistake of attacking the silverfish, which just spawns more silverfish. And then maybe Caveman Films just says, out of the blue, that he just really doesn't like people of a certain ethnicity, right? I'm not saying that's ever happened. I have no idea who the hell this guy is. This is a complete hypothetical situation. But if that were to happen, Tube Heroes takes no responsibility for that. Maybe don't open them. We can see everything just fine, and they may make way better collectibles if I keep the packaging. But it's Unbox. We gotta open one of them. The problem is that like I've looked at some of these before. Like I did look at these over the right before we did the stream. I did look at some of these. They don't sell for anything. Like even the complete sets like these are these are like I found somebody who had this, right? They had like not these 3, but they had 4 of these for sale for $9.99 on eBay or best offer, and the listing ended and the price was marked out and it said best offer accepted. So they're not worth anything right now. They might be. Justin Cisneros, oh yeah, this is they're really flying off the shelves if they were discontinued. I did take them out of the bigger box, but that's just the retail thing that they put on the shelves. So I tell you what, we'll since the next time we're just going to look at 4 of these guys, I'm not going to open it. Let's open one of these, and then we'll have one that's open, and then the rest will just be that we won't open the rest. And then maybe, you know, after YouTube goes nuclear and people... You know what? Buster, you could be correct in that this is the type of dumb shit that will appreciate in value ironically. Like 15 years from now, someone might be saying, do you guys remember... Oh my god, what were those toys called? Those fucking idiots who were like famous on YouTube... and all they played was that stupid Minecraft game made by that racist on Twitter, and then, like, but they sold figurines of their characters, but it wasn't quite Minecraft, and it wasn't quite YouTube, because they didn't have the rights to... What was that fucking called? Oh, Tube Heroes! I wonder if we can find... And then, like, this guy with the stupid butter knife, I'd sell it for $100. They'd be like, look at that! That'll pay for the psychiatric treatment that I'll still be receiving 15 years from now. So we take off all the discount stickers and put them in one box. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll open one of them. We'll open Allier, okay? Because you guys seem to know who this is, and I don't, and he seems generic enough that we can just open it. So I'm just gonna go and maybe I could even like open it and just put him back in the package, because the back of the package is like, It's just like, it's this little how do I open this again? Oh, it's down here. It's just like a little, god damn it. It's like a little, well, okay, it's a little perforation, but it's very sharp plastic. What did Notch do? I don't know. People just don't like him. I don't fucking know what Notch does. You think I give a shit what happens on Twitter? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking with... It's very brittle. It's very brittle plastic. Now we're not cooking. You not cooking? Yeah, dude. Fuck. This is all going pear-shaped. These are breaking into very... They're breaking into very sharp pieces of plastic. Great. Great, Ali A. I'm trying not to destroy the packaging too much. I can't do this. Where's my X-Acto blade? I'm done with this. Ali A. Ali A. More like alley oop. Draco, you didn't put the cap on. Shut up. Just fucking. It doesn't even rip on the perforations anymore. It's just all there. Okay. I don't know the Ali A intro meme from any of his videos. I haven't seen any. I think I need to reiterate that. I don't know who any of these people are. At no point have any of their videos ever popped up in my YouTube recommendations list in the 14 years I've been on the YouTube platform. I don't recognize any of these people. But it is amusing that they're all white people with beards, though. I will say that. Anyways, let's take a look at the Ali G show or whatever. I'm going to be very careful with this packaging so that I can put it all back together and no one will know. Sell that on YouTube for a pretty penny. Look at that. Make your own tube hero. Take a snapshot out of this. Make my own theme song for Ali A. Hey yo. Ali A, come on, let's go. Let's play Minecraft and get discounted to $3. Gotta get that gold. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Boom, boom, gold. There, see? There, it's fine. And then just like the text goes, like someone did it on Fiverr. Get out of here, you fucking Steve wannabe. Look at this. Look at... I mean, he has all the articulation of a Lego man. Scratch that. He does not have all the articulation of a Lego man, but his arm does go back on. So if I wanted to, I could take off his arms and I could give him like Sky's arms and do all that. So his head spins all the way around. The head also comes off. So you can... I don't think this is like those like Creepy Freaks design and customize your own monster things, but you got the option. So, you know, if you wanted to put his head on the turtle guy, which I think we did open little tiny blind bags of these at one point. Actually, that was a pretty great moment on this stream because I was here with Tony and we opened up 2 blind bags and one of them was like called like Tiny Turtle. And I said, Tony, guess how many subscribers this person has. And it was like 2 million or something like that. So he was way off. And then the game we were going to play was going to be high-low. And so I was going to say, okay, so we're going to open up a second one. And you need to guess, does this person have more or less subscribers than the turtle guy? And we opened it up and we actually got like Little Lizard, who turns out to be like the actual brother of the tiny turtle guy, and they have the same channel. So it was a tie. They both have 2 million subscribers or whatever it was. It was great. Anyways, his legs, His legs do have articulation like Lego legs, but he can do like, I don't know. I feel like they move a little differently, and I don't think his legs come off. No, they do. Hey guys, I just touched the death plane in Roblox. Oof. He comes with the sword. Doesn't want to come out of the packaging. It's not taped in there. It's just in there. Come on. He's got headphones, and he's got like this big stupid shield. Like, okay, so this, it like hooks in. No, it doesn't. It doesn't hook in because it's too thick. That's what she said. That's what she said. Because look, there's not enough. No, maybe. I feel like there's not a big enough gap. No, there is on this arm. But man, that's a tight fit. Like, it feels like the plastic is gonna break. So he's got his big A. He's brought his A game, which I've never seen this guy's channels, but I guarantee that's a funnier joke than what you're gonna see on this what this dude does. So he's got his shield, he's got his A, he's got his sword, he's got these headphones that he doesn't have ears, so these just like sit on his head. And there you go. You got Alice, or whatever his name is, from Brady Bunch. She would have been a much better character. She's not even a tube hero, but I think I'd rather have Alice from the Brady Bunch. And now, if you're like 7 and your parents don't supervise you on YouTube, if you're 7 and you have a bad cocktail of like ADHD and some type of autism spectrum disorder, and you're afflicted with coming from a middle-class suburban family where your mom is literally a Karen, that they'll just plop you down and buy you Mojang bucks to shut you the fuck up. This is your target demographic right there. You get Ali G. And, okay, probably starts all of his videos off with, "Hey guys." That's the thing. I'm talking shit on this because this is a stupid toy. I don't know who Ali is, right? So if he has his own subreddit or his own community, or if he fucking Googles himself, I don't know who this guy is. But Ali, if you're watching this video, I don't know who you are, and I don't hate you. I just think tube heroes are fucking dumb. But I tell you what, you probably got a pretty good cut, right? Especially if you're still around today doing Fortnite videos. That means you're not an idiot. You got a good head on your shoulders. But this toy is kind of dumb. The quality's not that bad, though. You know, the plastic is not that... It's that kind of... It's not that gummy plastic. But it's also not that really smooth, like, Easter egg type feeling plastic. It's high-quality stuff. Unfortunately, it's just toys made out of people that I don't know who they are. Because I'm like 30 years too old to give a shit, even when they were made. So, does he start his videos out? What's going on, guys? Ali A here. What does the A stand for? Is it also Ali? Is his name Ali? Or is oxen free? Again. Better jokes than you're gonna hear on a Minecraft YouTuber. I guarantee it. Minecraft YouTuber, like, okay, I'm not talking about this guy here, right? I'm not talking about him. But there was a period where I did, like, try to watch Minecraft YouTubers to figure out what the big dealio was. And I just remember seeing, like, people who were at an 11 who needed to be more like a 4, right? So but is that the appeal? Like, the hyperactivity of these people that dig through the mountains, and then, like, they dig and then they find a cave, but then there's like a skeleton 2 blocks away, and then there's arrow, and then the guy's like, I'm gonna fucking, where's the gain for, actually, you know what, I'm gonna turn it down on this right here. So my mic ought to be like really, really low right now on purpose, but are they like the guys that go like, oh my god, oh fuck, oh the skeleton, oh, you know, like, is that like funny? Is that like is that why people watched him? Like, I've never watched Minecraft YouTube. I can't wrap my head around that.
he's fine. I'll put him back in his packaging and pretend like I never opened him, but I'm not going to watch any of his videos. I'm not going to watch any of these guys' videos. I don't care. Like, that's the really weird thing about Gatorbox, is that I'm not going to try to sound like a dick, because there are content creators I watch. Some of them are here right now. I saw Gilgatex a second ago. He's around. I watch Gilgatex's channel. Real Life Dinosaur is probably in bed, because I think he's an hour ahead of everybody, but I love that guy. You know, those are some chill guys. I like the content they put out. I like the environment that, you know, that they have. But these guys are the type of people that make the content that appeal to the biggest audience. And according to chat, Dr. Surgeon Guy says the latest Ali A video is called New, in asterisks, New Fortnite, proper capitalization, Doomsday Event, that's all caps, and then in parentheses, it's here, also in all caps, and there's no punctuation afterwards to denote whether like, it's here. Is that an exclamatory statement? Is that an interrogative statement? Is that declarative? Like, what are we going for here? There's no punctuation. Are you telling me Doomsday Event, it's here, right? Are you saying, it's here, and you're excited? Or Doomsday Event, like, it's here? Like, it was released early? It was never supposed to... I don't know. Whoever's in charge of your punctuation, gonna get a punctuation citation for that one, buddy.
But that's your tube heroes. They made a lot of shit based off of these guys. Like, some of them, like I said, had big foam. One of them, I think, had a big foam AK-47 in the same bit style as Minecraft that they were allowed to sell because Minecraft doesn't have guns, which I feel is dumb. But some of them, you could buy, like, bigger versions of the swords that these guys have. Like, if they had, like, the guy that's got the club. I remember they sold big clubs of that. But these were all destined to be clearanced out someday because they just got a very small short life, a very short shelf life, and I don't know. You know, for what it's worth, these are a very interesting time capsule into a period of internet media where people definitely knew there was money to be made, and they also had no scruples. Nothing has really changed in the 5 years it's been since they made this crap. Just that they don't manufacture tube heroes anymore. People still don't have any scruples when there's money to be made, so there's tube heroes. Anyways, I'm going to put Ali A. I'm going to start taking him apart, and I'm actually, just real quick, I'm just going to put him in this little bucket, and I'll worry about him later. I will put him back in the thing so that he looks like he hasn't really been tampered with too much, because you guys are right. These do have the potential to become something that might be ironically valuable. Not that I care about money, but they would be nice conversation pieces to have if I still had some packaged. So I'll hang on to a couple of them, and then maybe in a couple of weeks we'll take a look at the other 4 that we didn't get to tonight, and I'll open up one of those guys as well, again, very carefully. Or as carefully as this weird broken glass plastic will... Is this sharp? I'm not even going to try that test. I'm not even going to try... It definitely is. It will rend flesh. Hey, thanks for checking out Gatorbox on YouTube. We really appreciate it. If you like what you saw and you want to kick around with us live, follow us on Twitch because we do this several times during the week. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so by subscribing right here on YouTube, following or subscribing over on Twitch, or even making a pledge on Patreon. Your support over the years has been tremendous. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video right here on Gatorbox.